Hey y'all, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. God gave me a dream last night, y'all, and so it's a message He wanted me to get out to y'all, but a prophetic dream. So I've been praying for Him to strengthen my dreams, strengthen just, prophecies and revelations to me so that I can shepherd to you guys and then also pour into myself. So last night I had a dream that I guess I had went back home for like a family get together or party. And the whole night people kept asking me, oh, so how are things going? How's life? How's work? Are you dating? Just trying to catch up, but also get into my business, get a little tea. And every time I try to answer them, I feel nauseated and sick. So I was like, okay, I'll just tell them, oh, things are going good. They're going really well. So one specific person who, every time I catch up with them, they, we literally just talk about everything. They ask me so much about life and even my spiritual walk with God. So we was at the party, and I believe I went into the garage to get something, and they followed me out there. And so they were like, so how's everything going? How's your, are you dating? How's work going? How's life going in general? And whenever I tried to answer, so the first time I tried to answer, I was like gagging a little bit. And then y'all, poop came out of my mouth. I mean, literally poop came out of my mouth. So I turned to the side. The person did not see what was going on. I turned to the side, grabbed some napkins, and I'm taking it out, put it in the trash. And then so I turned back to him. But before I turned back to him, I'm trying to smell my breath, make sure it don't smell like feces. And it didn't. So I was like, okay, whatever. That was really strange. So then I proceed to try to answer questions. I'm like, oh, everything's going well. And anytime I tried to mention any details, be specific, then the same thing would happen again. Poop starts coming out of my mouth again. So I turn my head, grab some napkins, take it out, put it in the trash bag. So after that happened about 4 times, y'all, the fourth time is I was really sick. It was diarrhea literally of the mouth. And so the person was like, well, I'm gonna go back inside, leave you to it. And I was like, yeah, you do that. I'll be back in a moment. So I'm just in the garage, just like, God, what is this? Why is it poop coming out of my mouth? Y'all, it was crazy. Definitely did not expect that. So when I woke up, I was like, God, don't you think that dream was a bit extreme? Ish coming out of my mouth, really, literally, what kind of ish is that? So Big Jesus was like, well, the reason why you had such an extreme dream like that is because this next chapter is going to be extreme, and it is going to require your obedience. It's going to require you to keep your mouth closed. That is the message, y'all. God is elevating us, and He is taking us to new heights, to extreme situations. He is blowing our mind. But while we are in this wilderness and going through this fasting period and just going through the beginning stages of these next blessings, God needs for us to keep our mouths closed. Keep it closed. And He told me the reason why your dream was so extreme, or I did so much for you to get the message, is because you do talk a lot, which I do. We know. And you're very open. You don't care if anyone is going to judge you, or things that people say is not going to bother you. But in this next chapter, I need you to just keep things to yourself. I don't need you to tell anyone what I have that's coming into fruition. I don't need you to tell anyone about the seeds that I have planted for you. I need you to just strictly keep your mouth closed and keep it between you and I. Go and journal if you need to, y'all. Go and talk to God if you need to, but everybody is not rooting for you. You cannot tell everybody everything. That's bottom line. That's about life in general. This season, next season, every season. Everybody cannot know. Just like everybody can't go with you, everybody can't know everything. Because there are some people that are envious, some people that are jealous, some people that are just strictly hating on you, and they will be praying against you. They will be praying against your blessings, praying on your downfall, y'all. So God just simply said, keep some things to yourself, especially in this next season, this next chapter of elevation. Keep some things to yourself. Keep a lot of things, really all of them, until he says it's okay for you to release those things or mention it to other folks. Really and truly, you need to keep it to yourself until it has blossomed, until the true fruits of your labor can be seen, because people will unconsciously and consciously pray against or be a Debbie Downer about everything that God has put on your heart and told you needed to do in his next chapter. So just be mindful, y'all. God was like, let my children know this next chapter is for you and him. It is so intimate. If you're dating, if you've been praying for your kingdom spouse, God said to keep that relationship between you and him, because we all know as soon as you go posting it on social media everywhere or telling your family, people are going to judge. People are going to have negative things to say, and that negativity can influence some of your actions, whether you believe it or not, and your feelings towards that person. So just keep it intimate and keep it private. Just keep this next chapter, these next things between you and God. Just make sure, you are going to him before you even tell anybody, even if it's your parents, your coworkers, your friends, your best friend, all of that. Go to God first and see if it's okay before you release those things to other people. If it's a business idea or, something that God has put on your heart and on your mind, if it's a new job, go to God and ask him, is it okay for you to tell other people? Because people will be envious and people will low-key be like, oh, she ain't gonna get that, or oh, that's a dumb idea, oh, that's not she ain't gonna make it too far in that, or that relationship is I can already see it, he probably HOE, or he probably, he a player, she a player, she got 10 kids, all this other stuff. You don't need to be with that kind of person. Do not tell people your business. Do not tell people, especially in the courtship and in the beginning stages. Just enjoy it and allow God to just lead you and guide your footsteps in whatever the case may be, whatever the situation is, whether it's a work, a business, or relationship, or school, whatever, just let God guide your footsteps and keep it between you and him and that other person or that job, whatever the case may be. Because y'all, the harvest is coming and God is blessing us left and right. He's passing out blessings like it's trick or treat, passing out candy. And this next level is going to take so much more of your obedience and your patience. And it's going to take you to listen to God for direction. You need to make sure you are being diligent and listening to what he's telling you. Take heed, y'all. Okay? I just make sure you take this message back to God. If it resonates with you. If you do a lot of this, then this message is for you. And share it with somebody that you probably know what they're going to or what their next chapter, next blessings are, because God probably revealed it to you. And y'all, and this wasn't even a part of the video, or a part of the message. Make sure you are praying for those that are connected to you. Make sure you are praying for them, because as God is elevating you, he's elevating and blessing everyone that is connected and attached to you. But if you know things about your family, your friends, or whomever, pray for them, y'all. You ain't even got to tell them you pray for them. I pray for pretty much everybody every day. They don't even know that I'm praying for them. And I pray for God to bless them and heal them with things that I may not be aware of. So just make sure you are praying for everyone that's attached to you, because y'all, in this next chapter, this next season, God is blessing them. He's blessing you, and he's blessing everyone that's connected to you. So just take this message back to God, y'all. And I want to thank everyone that support me, all of my supporters and subscribers, any new subscribers. Thank you guys. And just continue trusting God, y'all.